Wednesday, and welcome to the season 12 finale of Musicians Hangout with your hosts, Crash Fistfight, the Booty Pop Moopsie, and Maxine Maxwell of the Maxwells.
Hey everybody, we've got our shades on because our future is bright and it is the season finale and we're headed on vacation. Oh yeah. Much earned vacation, right?
Yes, oh my gosh, yes. It's been a crazy year, man. Cheers.
Yeah, it has been a crazy year and it's only June.
I know.
Loving it though, loving it. Oh my goodness, have we got a fun-filled evening for all of you? We've got some friends from the east side of the city joining us tonight. I'll go over our mission statement and then we're going to bring them to the show. Okay. All right. Our mission statement here on Musicians Hangout is to be part of a revolution, to create friendships with other artists, and build a community network to save music. Let's welcome Chase the Sun to our community. Hey guys!
I'm getting there. Bang and ring.
Thanks for joining us tonight.
You know what? I forgot.
Our sunglasses are mandatory because I can do that too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Remember the last time we did flowers?
Yes. And everybody started to wear flowers on the show when we wore flowers.
And who was it that showed up with a bag of flour?
Justin Justin from Black Shepherd.
That's right.
Yes. He didn't have flowers, so he showed up with a bag of flour on his head. Yeah. Yeah.
We never did specify which flower.
Oh, any flower there.
Come as you are. How we do.
That was really fun. We had a guest that pulled out last minute, so we were like, "Hey, who wants to be on the show?" And we had 3 different musicians, 3 different bands throughout the night on the show, and we were making fun of our flowers in our hair, and then everybody that came on screen would come on with flowers in their hair, flowers on their head.
Weeds.
Yeah, so now everybody's got to have shades, right? Because it's sunny in Washington today.
That's right. Right.
It is sunny.
It's sunny today. Tomorrow could be different, but it's sunny today.
Yeah, it could be. You never know.
I work in the city, and it's so crazy because every morning I wake up in Lake Stevens, and I get up and I go out to my car, and the sun is shining, and I'm driving, and I get to the city, Seattle, and it's just gray and dark. And I'm like, oh, yes, Seattle.
Oh, Seattle, dark and gloomy.
You're always gloomy looking.
I do like a good dark and gloomy, though. I do appreciate that sometimes.
It's nice in the morning, you know, like especially if it's going to be hotter in the afternoon.
I like a good.
In our scene, are we even allowed to like the sun in our scene? Like, aren't we supposed to be just like all about the Addams Family and clouds and rain and
goth?
Right? Are we allowed to have sunshine and rainbows? And
I don't know.
I'm not really sure on the details on that. Like,
yeah.
What do you think?
If somebody could tell us the rules, that'd be fucking great.
That'd be great. Yeah.
Well, it did inspire a lot of Queensryche songs.
Sure.
Right?
A lot of rainy nights in their songs.
Yep.
Well, they are from Seattle.
That's right.
Yeah.
Well, I figured we'd also have, sunglasses on since you guys are Chase the Sun. I mean,
yeah.
Yes.
Very smooth.
Very funny. Funny. That's
There we go.
Make sure you
These are my old man driving glasses that go over my readers.
I gotta get these some of those.
That's an OG rocker.
That's right.
Fuck yeah. All right, guys. So, Chase the Sun, how long have you guys been together as a band?
Going on 5 years now, I believe, isn't it?
Late 2018.
Wow, that's so crazy.
Well, James and I played in high school and actually middle school, didn't we?
Mm-hmm.
And and then we went our own ways when we got adults, and then we came back together, and Zach here, he's our guitar player. He's my son.
Ah,
And so he got really good on guitar, and we thought, hey, let's start a band. Because him and I have been playing together since he was a little kid, and I actually started showing him drums, but he didn't connect with drums as well as guitar, and he started playing guitar and then just took off with it. I taught him everything I knew on guitar in about 6 months, and then he just went past me by a long ways.
That's awesome. You got to go with your calling, like
Right.
I don't play guitar, I play drums. Guitars are behind me,
Right.
but those are not mine. I bought some of them, but I do not play them.
What were you saying, Zach?
Oh, just Jason and I grew up with the same music. Well, I grew up with his music, and so him and I have a really similar music taste.
That's cool.
We write in a similar fashion, so we thought,
right.
let's
Introduced him to all the good stuff.
Yeah.
Well, that's good parenting.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very
That's your
good.
Yeah, it's good parenting.
Yeah, it's just plain and simple, good parenting.
So, and then anyway, so us three, James, Zach, and I, we were looking for a drummer. We'd auditioned, 7 or 8 drummers, and Miles was the last one we auditioned. We had a couple others after him, but we just thought we were we liked him, and he fit in well. He could play the odd time signatures that we were required, and it worked out real well. We fit right in with us.
Nice.
That's cool. Good. That's awesome. You guys got good flow then.
We believe so. Yeah. Feels good
Dig
anyway.
your sound,
It
guys.
shows on your videos.
We
What's
have
that?
followed you for a while, so dig your sound, and we've had you part of our music montages in the past as well.
Oh, definitely, yeah, on Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, thank
So,
you.
yeah.
That's wonderful.
I appreciate
Really good videos. Yeah.
Great.
that. That one video we have is really good.
Yeah, the one
Yeah.
video.
Hey, it starts off with one video.
It
That's
does.
right.
Yeah. We've started out with one. Now it's several. We haven't done one in a while, but they keep circulating and people, find it to be new when they find it. So,
Right.
So
You never know.
watched a Maxwell video with you on the lake in the forest, and
yes.
Oh, took too soon.
That was badass. That's my favorite. That's the last video we did, and it's the best. Because we kept working with we worked with the same producer for most of the videos. Our first one was done totally by us and our friends. It's Mr. Red was done totally by us. It wasn't our first release because we lost some of the footage and then regained it, but we released Celtic Demon first.
Oh. Well,
And that's a good video. That's probably 1 or 2 on everybody's list of our favorites of ours. Is either Took Too Soon or Celtic Demon.
And that was an early one?
Yeah, that was an earlier one. That was one of our first. That was our first one with our producer.
Yeah, okay. Awesome.
I dig that video. I like them all though. They're all fun. Do you guys plan on doing more videos?
Oh,
Are
yeah.
you making more?
We're going to make more.
We know a guy. we have a friend from Tri-Cities, right?
Tri-Cities, yeah. His name is Tony Moser. He owns a production company, and he's done some 6-gun quota videos. And
I know that guy.
yeah,
That's cool.
yeah, he does.
Yeah.
And does a great job, and he's reasonably priced. So, and he's a friend. Oh, he was actually the little brother of a girl I used to date in high school. So,
Hilarious.
You know how it is. We're up here in the Northwest. Everybody kind of knows everybody.
Yeah.
And we're part of the same family at one point or another. So
It really is weird like that.
yeah.
It is that way. Yeah. It's like that
before
in different pods of the nation. Definitely the Midwest is like that. So I can relate. I think everyone in North Dakota is my cousin, right? Because we're all related some way.
Sure. Down the line.
Had to marry out of state for sure.
What were you saying, James?
So you guys are streaming from Spokane, and something that I usually ask bands that I totally glossed over is, introduce yourself and tell us what you do. You kind of did that already, but just for flow, let's start out and have you guys introduce yourselves and what you do in your band.
Okay.
not unless we have commenters. It's always fun for them to try to guess who does what in the band.
Yeah.
Ooh, we can do that.
Any
We
commenters?
can
where they
do
can-
that. We've got some commenters. We got Gary, we've got Villain, and we've got Justin.
Justin.
Hey guys, thanks for
Hey
tuning
guys,
in.
thanks for tuning in tonight.
Because sometimes
So that's
finding
just
the
their
drummer
chat.
easy. You look for the shoulders or
Yeah.
faces can be small or large. Yeah.
Well, why don't
Yeah.
you go ahead and James, tell them what you do. And
All right.
Yeah.
I am James. I am the happiest bass player in the Pacific Northwest.
Yes, emotion face. I
I am
dig
always
it.
smile on stage playing my bass guitar.
Nice.
Rest
That's always good.
growling, he's smiling.
Yeah, that's no. Nobody's ever said, "Hey, it's metal. You're supposed to look vicious." Like,
Oh, maybe we should say that right now, James.
yeah,
Try to always look vicious, but I don't. I look like this, so
You look great.
thanks.
and I will
All right.
do some backup vocals. Also.
I always have stupid drummer face on.
Hell
So.
yeah! Backup vocalist rock, man. I dig that shit.
Yeah, because Crash, you were saying that you liked drums, but then you took on singing. You wanted to
I can, yeah. Well,
sing also, right?
with Moopsy, I don't drum and sing.
Okay.
I just drum,
Oh,
but I can drum and sing.
Okay. It's something you developed, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I started drumming and then I wanted to level up and learn how to drum and sing. And Maxine was a huge influence on that. And she kind of gave me the tools and the confidence to kind of take it to the next level. So
yeah. Yeah, it is tricky. It can be tricky.
Yeah, that's
drum
how
and
we
sing.
met.
Oh,
We met because we wanted to learn how to drum and sing, so people in our scene connected us. And
gotcha.
yeah, the rest is history. I mean, we became besties, and now we do this.
Yep.
So,
Now we do this.
and sometimes we get to do things together, which is even better.
Yes. That's
Yeah.
my favorite. It's my favorite.
I dig it.
How long
I
have you
love
known-
playing.
How long have you guys-
We met in 2019.
Yep.
what a great friendship.
And started this
Yes.
like 3 months after we met, I want to say we started.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just a few months after.
See, if you're on
Yeah.
season 12, yes.
That's cool.
Yes.
Why don't you tell them what you do, Miles? Do you do
Yeah.
anything?
I do.
He looks like a singer to me.
Thanks.
He
I'll
does.
take
He
that.
looks like a
He
gentleman.
does look like a vocalist.
That's not what's going on. In fact, you don't want to hear me sing ever. So I'm just letting that out right now. I do play drums. I do play drums in the band. I play the kits. I do some writing as well because I play guitar on the side, you know. So I've got a couple of tunes that are mine that I wrote the guitar.
You just
for.
can't sing them then?
I cannot sing them. No. I can write the lyric. I do a lot of lyric writing. So I mean, I'll do a lot of lyrics, and then sometimes the guys will come to me with a piece that maybe Jay's struggling to find a lyric line for, or maybe even a whole set. He'll say, "Do you want to do something with this?" And I'll write down, or excuse me, I'll get it and listen to it, and then come up with a theme and write lyrics.
And the phrasing, too. So
I usually do the
phrasing.
I do the phrasing, but I put it back, I throw it back in his lap so that he can just make it his own because he needs to be comfortable, right, singing it. He needs to feel an emotional connection to it.
So he'll give me the phrasing idea, and then I'll put melody to it.
Yeah.
If he writes.
I'm really jealous of people who can do that. I can't write where lyrics were shit.
Yeah, it's
I can write music all goddamn day.
Yeah.
Lyrics?
Well, lyrics are
Lyrics.
I guess I don't know. I like language a little bit. I just like playing with wordplay and stuff and telling stories. A lot of my stuff's kind of got metaphors or it's analogies and things like that. And I'm trying to get away from that. Try to write more that's a little more emotionally based, or things you can sing along to. Say, "Oh, I've been there. I felt that before." Or I've been in it.
Yeah.
That's harder for me to do, so I try to push myself in that direction when I'm writing.
Cool.
But yeah, drumming I've been doing since I was like 12, I guess. And
Nice.
I grew up listening to the same people everybody else did. Alex Van Halen and Neil Peart and Philly Hart from Kansas and all the guys that sounded really, really challenging. Those were the guys I wanted to follow. Those are the guys I wanted to emulate. So I would just sit in my garage with my kit and my phones and a tape deck and make these custom mixtapes. And I would just play for 2 hours every other day all the way through high school. Like that's what I did in high school. I didn't play football. I didn't go to parties. I was in my garage. You know,
Drum geek.
It was drum geek. Yeah, that's all I did. So
You were in your Beats laboratory.
that's right. You know? And I think you need to be that way. You gotta always kind of be reaching for those things that you listen to other people play and you go, oh, I don't know how he does that. I want to figure that out. You know, 'Cause
Yeah.
I want to be just a little bit better than I was yesterday.
Yes. Yeah.
That's kind of my creed, I guess, as a drummer. You know,
I dig that. Yeah. Sweet.
so there you go.
Thanks.
And Zach here. He's
I'm Zach Hatchett. I play guitar. I do leads and rhythm writing because I'm the only guitarist at the moment. Heavily influenced. Actually, I'm not sure if there's guitars behind you. That looks like an Opeth signature. Is that right?
Yes, it is. Let's see
Yeah,
backwards.
that's, That's you notice that's they're my biggest influence for metal.
okay.
Oh, nice. Oh, good band.
So I thought I'd
Yeah.
ask. Yeah. But for me, it started with Jeff Buckley and even Amos
Oh,
Lee.
really?
It's kind of like
Yeah,
an experiment.
definitely.
Oh, we love Jeff Buckley. He's
But,
one of my favorites.
Yeah.
Vocalist, yeah. Guitar player.
And once I discovered Opeth, then I was like, oh, you can mix metal and folk music and Celtic music, and you can do all this kind of stuff. And in terms of like leads, when I was younger, I got into like Yngwie Malmsteen and Briani, and Steve Vai. Just wanted
Oh,
to,
nice. Yep.
You're jumping.
yeah. But I studied music at the Spokane Music Institute for 8 years. It was just private lessons with this total weird music hippie scientist guy who made me learn everything from country to Indian raga, just and everything in between. All the styles I didn't want to learn to play, he made me play them. But that's it. That's what I do in the band. Yeah.
That's cool.
And I'm Jason Hatchett. And I actually started playing drums when I was 10 years old. I actually started playing guitar and drums at the same time, but I took guitar lessons, never took drum lessons, but I excelled a lot faster at the drums, so I just focused more on that. And I can still play guitar decent.
Cool.
And then I started singing in choir in middle school, and I just love that. And then I started, playing drums and singing backups in bands, and then I actually got a shot to sing in a lead in a band back when I was about 22 years old, and that just I loved it. I loved the being the front man, But I love playing drums also. And I was influenced by all the bands back in those days: Sabbath, Zeppelin, all the good Roots, and I love Soundgarden. I love the grunge era. I love the 80s movement, all the Motley Crues and the Dawkins and all that stuff too. So just a wide variety of hard rock and metal was what influenced me. Yeah. And so now I sing lead in the band, and I also play percussion at times too when we feel that there's some where some parts need heavy tribal sounding drum, really thumping sound. So we try and incorporate that in the spots too, just to give another layer of detail, another element of sound to the music. Just expand and think beyond of what everyone else is doing, and just try and incorporate that into our own sound.
Nice.
Yeah.
Dig it.
Jason is
awesome.
also, he's left-handed.
Where have you played?
Jason's left-handed, but plays the drums.
Oh, wait, what?
Right-handed.
Well, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, like Ringo Starr was left-handed, but they forced him to play
Yes,
right-handed.
I thought of that.
Really
As you were talking about that, I was thinking about Ringo.
Yeah.
Dang.
See, that
That's
would just be
interesting.
weird. I try to play left-handed,
Yes.
It's
It
weird.
would,
It's
yeah.
weird.
So
Oh,
have I.
I can't. I mean, I can if I play open-handed,
yeah.
but I can't do it cross. Like I, can't.
It is challenging, definitely.
And then your foot is just on the wrong side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the only other way I could do is double kick pedal.
Oh, right.
Oh, yeah.
So there are ways to cheat.
Well, yeah, you look for the shortcuts.
Yes,
Don't tell anybody.
you definitely. Yeah, you do.
Mhm.
And then you don't really need shortcuts sometimes when you've played long enough. You just feel each other out too, like
Yeah.
sometimes it just becomes a jam.
Oh, yeah. And some of the best
Yeah.
creativity comes out from just jamming too. You make a mistake, you go,
does,
"Oh, that's kind of neat. Let's jam
Yeah.
on that a little bit."
We have
For
Or a
Moopsy,
song-
yeah, for Moopsy, it's.
Like, oh, sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say, for Moopsy, when we warm up, we just jam something.
Yeah.
But
That's
we always record it. Always record it. Always.
That's not
Always.
yes. You never know what you're going to come up with. Yeah.
No. Your little jewel might be in there somewhere.
We
Yeah.
have made like 15
Created a cool riff. You know,
With
3
warm-up.
minutes, you never remember if you didn't record it.
Yeah. Well, tell them that's how you and Zach write a lot of stuff, right?
Yeah, Zach and I will write stuff
You guys
because
will jam a lot.
I play drums and he plays guitar, and we'll improv for 20 or 30 minutes and record the whole session, and then go
Oh,
back
yeah.
and pick out, "Oh, that was neat, and we'll
That was
start
cool.
piecing
That
it
was cool.
together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, do you guys live close or together?
Yeah, Zach is my son, so he lived with me
Right.
for 20 years almost.
Yeah.
What does it say?
And
Is
then,
my wife?
Then he got a girlfriend.
Oh, yeah.
My damn girlfriends. Ruin it all.
But it was funny. We didn't start a band when he lived with us. When he moved out is when we started the band. It was strange. But we just jammed together, growing up, and I'd show him what I know, and then he just flew past me in skill level.
That's cool.
Yeah, but
You
that's
always
what our children are supposed to do.
Absolutely, yeah.
You want that as a teacher too, like as a parent and a teacher, you want them to excel
yeah.
beyond you.
Exactly.
Because my
Yeah.
daughter's also a vocalist. We have a daughter who's an amazing vocalist, and she sang for a
Cool.
band called, I don't know if you remember Mercy Brown, but they were big in Spokane for about 10 years. And
Yeah.
Sweet.
she sings operatic, but she also does the guttural growls also. Like
Oh
it sounds
yeah,
just
I
like
love that combo, dude. Yes,
That's really good. Yeah, it's really good.
that's
But they're not
badass.
together anymore. They're
Oh.
unfortunately, she's in another band with her boyfriend.
Yeah.
Oh,
we-
that's
we-
cool.
Them too, right?
Yeah.
They're always like nudging Adrian and Sarah, like, "What are you gonna do? What are
Yeah.
you gonna do? Like, put something together. Like, let's go. We want to gig with you because they're really talented, right? Like, they're really good.
Yeah.
So we hope like if we put enough fire under their butt, maybe they'll finally get something going.
Yeah, hopefully.
But,
Cool.
Well, you know
Yeah.
what? This is what you do. You say, well, we have a show with the Maxwells and Moopsy.
Oh yeah,
oh yeah. So be ready to play
be ready to play.
in a month. From
See?
now.
Yes,
Just open
I
up.
mean, yeah.
that'd be badass.
Till I get off the pot.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's right.
We just got back from the east side. She wants to go back.
Oh,
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
come on over.
Was that your
As
first?
long as it's for more than just 10 people, because like
Yeah. Well, good luck with that. Really.
Yeah, that's,
350 miles for 10 people is kind of a lot.
Yeah,
I
that's
didn't
not
realize that. Oh, I didn't know that, friend.
Yeah.
The scene over here, man. It's
People.
rough over here. Like, there's just not a lot of like music fans here or something. It's really
That's
hard
good to know. Oh,
Yeah.
That's really sad because you would think like Spokane would be like a
you
poppin'
guys
place.
need to come out here then.
Oh,
Yeah.
I think maybe.
It's popping here. It's always popping here.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah. It's fun here. Like, especially when it's spring and summer and in October. I want to say like April through October is like the time
Perfect
to play.
time. Hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Even March was okay. Like March, we had a good show.
Yeah,
Oh,
we
nice.
had a good show, Mark.
Played in March, end of March, but it was like good showing and
It was good show.
people come out when we play together because it's like, oh, musicians hang out is playing a show
Yeah.
together. So
bet. You bet.
We'll set us up there. We'll come over and open
Yeah,
up the show for you.
real, dude. Yeah, we'll
that'd be
open for
cool.
you.
That'd be cool. Yeah,
That'd be so much fun.
it would be. We'll keep
The
you guys.
Maxwells would have to close the night though, because you guys are the heaviest.
You know, yeah.
Are you serious? No,
Yeah.
Oh, no.
really?
I don't know. We're not that-
I don't know. Chase the Sun, you guys are pretty heavy too.
Oh, and we were just talking about that
Yeah.
earlier. We have a hard time getting heavy cred around here. Like we've thought about changing our whole tag to like maybe progressive rock or something because like
Yeah.
we put metal in our tag or whatever, but like the real big metal shows that play here, they don't want anything to do with us because we're too melodic, you know. We're like too I don't know, we're too something.
I don't
So-
growl
I get
enough.
That's sort of how we are too. Like, I don't think we're that heavy, but other
Yeah.
people think we are. So
Oh,
Yeah.
interesting. Yeah, it's a real strange concept.
It's yeah.
It
So we're
is.
just, I don't know, we're just focused on like really good songwriting and really good playing, like our skill set and stuff. And then it happens to come out of a
Yeah.
really big amp and a great sounding guitar, so it sounds big. It sounds
Yeah.
metal, you know.
Well, here's the question.
Like,
Are you
Well,
guys
that's
having
different
fun with it?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah.
that's all we're in it for is the fun.
Then there you go. That's
Yeah.
like there's no other reason to do it except for to have fun with it.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's right.
yeah.
And
You're
whenever
not having fun, you gotta get the hell out. Like
hear what we classify it as. We can be metal or hard rock or progressive or it doesn't matter. Melodic, whatever.
this is your tag. Fun metal.
Fun metal.
Well,
Well, we did have a tag, art metal. We called ourselves art metal at one time.
Yeah.
Ooh, I
I
like
dig
that.
that. I dig that.
I like that.
Art
Yeah, it was
metal.
kind of neat. We thought it
The
was
whole
a
new fucking subgenre, art metal.
Yeah, right. Creating our own subgenre. That's great.
You
It can
gotta
happen.
shout out in the chat, guys. Terry says, "Hey guys, Chase the Sun rocks."
Oh, that's her. She's one of our biggest fans.
That's my
Oh, yay, Sherry, thanks for joining us. Then, but your boys Chase the Sun. They're
Oh,
awesome.
and we've got our friend Larry in the house. Love you,
Oh,
too.
Larry Neely.
Hi.
Love you. You are awesome, Larry. Thank you.
You are very awesome.
Ooh, Larry.
And you guys should check out his show too.
Oh,
Oh yeah,
what's it called?
he's got a
He
radio.
has radio.
station,
He
too.
does radio.
Oh,
Oh, right on.
Larry, plug your stuff. Put it
Plug
in the
your
comments. We'll put it up.
Yeah.
Yep,
link
we'll
it.
bring it up on the show. Well, and speaking of plugging, Chase the Sun, when's your next show? When are you guys playing?
gosh.
Next month.
I think we're playing in July 29th at, is it, what's the name of it? Bullhead?
Yes.
It's a club, or is it a club? I don't even know. It's
I don't know either.
It's-
It's in Cheney,
It's in
Washington.
Cheney, Washington.
Yeah.
Never been there.
Oh, it's in Cheney.
So it's about 20 minutes outside of Spokane. Is all.
Yeah, I went to high school in Cheney for a hot minute. And
Oh, did you?
For real?
for real, for real.
What?
Yeah, for real.
I learned something new about you all the time. Like we've known each other for, what is it, 4 years?
Yeah, I momentarily lived in Airway Heights, Washington, which is very close to Spokane, but I didn't live that close to Spokane, so they made me go to school in Cheney.
Oh, I see.
And then did you go to Centralia after that?
I was in Centralia all over, like several times.
Oh, okay. Okay.
My mom liked to move around a lot, and like
Okay.
Centralia, then here, then back, then here, then back. Like once we moved to Washington from Colorado, and we were
Oh,
all,
gotcha. Okay. Huh.
Hmm.
Wow. Interesting.
Which
but
part?
yeah, Denver,
Okay. Oh, yeah.
Boulder area, Estes Park, Allen's Park. You know,
So Cheney, those littler towns, those are fucking fun to play.
I've heard that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because people come out, they're like, they want music.
Yeah.
They want
Because there's
like
nothing else to do, I guess.
yeah, that's exactly it. Like, there's nothing
Yeah,
else to do.
yeah.
Like, what else is there in Cheney? There's the pizza place.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, we're
there's gotta
excited
be
to play there.
a
We're
bar,
looking
a
for,
pizza place, and a church, right?
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Here, small town.
There is like a weird stadium there, but because the college is there. That's right. The college is there.
a good time. Like, yeah, college town. Fuck yeah. Like, that's
Oh
when
man, you guys are playing the college town. Fuck, I forgot about that. You guys are gonna have a fun time.
Oh yeah, it should be.
oh
Hell
yeah.
yeah, those college kids are gonna come out. We're gonna have a fun time.
Yeah, we'll have a blast.
Larry's
We're
got
talking
a
about
no. It's Power Jam Radio, guys.
Yes.
You can check out the Maxwells and Moopsie on the Power Jam.
Oh,
Have a
Howard.
jam
With 2 M's.
for the double dose of pimping. I don't know.
Oh, Terry's doing some plug-in.
Who?
Hers up.
Oh,
James is from Spokane and Maya is from CDA. Our
Coeur d'Alene.
daughter Rye Music. Coeur d'Alene, and is
Fucking
in the
Miles'
music
daughter.
scene as well. Yes, I'm a fan of CTS.
chase this.
All right.
my daughter's
Face
over
the
in London
sun.
right now.
Dig it,
doing
dig it,
music
dig
over there.
it.
London, wait, as in England?
As in England, yeah, she's hanging out over there for the year, and
Damn. That's cool.
doing the sad girl
Ooh.
singer songwriter thing, and writing her own stuff. So,
Oh my god.
But you know what?
yes.
London is a great spot for that, I hear.
I think so. Yeah,
It is. Yeah.
They really
That is
support people and that.
They do.
So
Yeah.
Because like a
Very
trucker
cool.
girl want to go over to Europe.
cheers to you, London.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, they had a blast over in the UK. They toured all over there with local bands and Kitty Junk. So Angie and Ryan from Atrocity Girl would play, with, yeah. So
Yeah.
There are two piece Tracity or Kitty Junk.
Kitty Junk power duos. Unite.
Angie's the drummer, correct? Angie?
Yes, Angie.
Angie is an amazing drummer. Like holy shit! Like
Yeah.
Love her so
I got
much.
to see her jump into another band. It was the end of the show, and they let her play 2 songs, and I was thrilled to see Angie play drums.
Oh wow.
Wasn't in her
Yay!
band, but just to
I'm
see
sure.
her emotion, her intensity, or her
Yeah.
vibe. Yeah.
Oh, she is intense. I mean, she has a doctorate in percussion, so
yeah,
like you're gonna be fucking good,
Yeah, yeah.
better be.
she's she's intimidating, honestly, to play in front of
I'm sure.
because
I mean,
she's
I
so
did. I didn't
fucking.
think about it. I was like,
But yeah, it's intimidating to play in front of her, and it's just like, oh man, like she's just fucking incredible, and I'm just over here. And man, I tell you, you get off the stage, and she will be the first one to come over and just be like, "Holy fucking shit, you blew my fucking mind!"
Wow.
Yes.
Nice.
oh,
It's just
so
amazing.
supportive. Yes.
Jump up and
And
down.
she, you know,
Cats in our scene, man.
yeah,
Cool, yeah.
we have some of the most supportive women in our industry, I think.
Oh, that's
Do you really?
wonderful.
That's
Yeah.
awesome, yeah.
We do. And that's something that I was so happy to find out because I was so scared to, enter the music scene in Seattle because I thought they were going to eat me alive. But that's not
Girls
the case.
can
We're
be
all sisters.
bitches, but
Yes,
not these girls.
So they accepted you, huh?
the women that we associate with, like sisterhood stuff. Like,
Yeah,
I
wonderful.
love it. Like, I'm all for my sisters of rock to, succeed, and I want to support them, and they feel the same about me. So, like,
Instead
Yeah,
of the
it's
sisterhood of the traveling pants, it's like the sisterhood of the traveling snare.
Nice, yeah.
Well, we love seeing women.
and I
playing
gave
rock.
her a spare. I gave you a spare, so that's funny. Yes.
Yes.
That's something you have to be
Great.
kind of like careful about, though. Like in any scene, like as a musician,
Yeah.
you have to be careful because you get in a trap of like, I'm intimidated by that person because they're a better player than me, or I'm intimidated by that band because they have more fans than we do, or
Oh
whatever.
yeah,
You
that can happen.
can't really go that road because you'll eat yourself alive. If
Oh,
you
yeah.
do. You've got to just do your best on a night that you're playing and not worry about the rest of that.
Right.
Agreed.
I always,
Agreed.
I always pull out like the best I can.
And
But-
that's it. I mean,
I guess Angie's just intimidating because she has a doctorate in percussion.
Sure.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
no, that would intimidate me too. You're not
Sure.
wrong. Yeah, for sure.
And
Oh,
I am a self-taught drummer who was just like, okay, here's some sticks, there's a kick, go do it.
Yeah.
Go fuck shit up.
Yeah, that's how you teach yourself, though. Just
Yes.
Mm.
And we're
I
all
was
different
playing
styles.
every day for 8 hours. I would go to the studio for 8 hours and play
God.
drums every fucking day.
That's how it's done, though. That's how it gets done, for sure. Yeah.
It does. It does. So how often do you guys get together? So you live close
Yeah.
by. How often do you guys practice?
we practice once a week generally.
Nice.
Yeah,
Same.
and so we practice for about 3.5 hours sometimes.
Yeah.
And just work on, generally, if we've got a show coming up, we'll work on a set and just hammer those songs, and then we'll get on to some writing new stuff. So
I was saying newer stuff. It's always
yeah,
newer stuff.
we always want to keep creating. Sometimes when you got show after show after show, you're so focused on rehearsing for the show that you kind of forget about all the songs that are on the burner still that you've got kind of semi-written and you want to piece them together. And so we don't ever want to lose focus of the new stuff, so we can constantly, because that's the most fun for me, is the creating of the new songs. That's where that's what I love to do anyway. I love to rehearse them too and get better. But
How many songs do you guys have written?
Oh yeah, that's a great question.
More than we can count right now.
What's
probably. We got the record's 8, right? We
Yeah.
8 on the record, and then we probably got a whole another record and a half
Nice.
more
Yeah.
to go. So
about 25 songs, I
something
think.
like that,
Yeah.
probably.
Oh, that's great.
I'm crazy.
Yeah.
about
That's good.
Nice.
We've got about 2 hours worth of music, 2.5 hours if we played all our songs. We generally will have a set we play on the first and third week of each month, and then another set we play on the second and fourth week. So we go through all of our songs. We try and rehearse them at least twice.
Oh,
once or twice
yeah.
a month.
I like that.
Yeah,
A
yeah.
rotation. Yeah, I get that.
You-
Sweet.
And I think that's a great idea for those bands that have several songs
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
to do that, to cycle through their songs like that
You have to.
on
Yeah.
opposite days, and not just cram all of them in one practice.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
Right.
Now, do you guys, in your respective bands, do you do covers?
Used to, and now because we're playing a retirement show for someone locally here for a retirement party, we've brushed up on some of the covers, but not normally. No, when we do a set like with Moopsy, we play all of our original stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Moopsy, we do originals only.
Yep.
But my other band, Infinite Chaos, which we are still in the writing process, but we do have like a few covers that we do because we wanted to start with covers to get to know each other and our playing styles
Sure.
and learning each other as individual musicians. So we started with covers, and we have originals, but not enough to do like a full original set right yet. So,
yeah.
but
Yeah, we-
I want to stay away from the covers. I want to create our own shit.
I
Yeah.
hear you. Like that's sort of where we went a few years ago. We wanted to be all original in the scene. And like I said, to do a party, we'll learn some of their like
Yeah, but that's somebody else's story. I want to
Right.
tell our story.
Yeah.
right. Exactly. So like the era of songs that they like, I'll play for a party. But otherwise, when I'm out in the music scene, I want to play my stuff. Like you said, my story. Yeah.
Your story.
Yep.
When I'm out in the music scene, I like to hear bands' originals. It covers, I mean,
Yeah.
you hear them all the time, and I want to hear
You
the
do.
creativeness. But now I like,
There's nostalgia
pardon me?
in it. There's nostalgia in it, but yeah, like it's cool
We
to.
want to take some choice covers and just kind of make and revamp them, and so they have the Chase the Sun sound
Yes.
Yes.
a little
That's
different.
the best cover.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but not a lot of
when you-
covers,
when
just
you put
choice ones.
twist.
Yeah.
No, we don't
Yeah.
have any yet. We haven't convened it.
Now, Infinite Chaos, we do that song, Don't You Forget About Me.
Yeah.
Oh,
We do it so well that I don't like the original version anymore.
I dig that.
Well,
I
that's what
dig
you want
that.
to do with the cover, I think.
That's
Like-
awesome
Yeah.
right there.
Yeah.
That's great.
I just
Yeah.
like the way we do it. Like we do it a little harder. And
Yeah.
I'm just like,
You gotta make
yeah.
it your own sound. Think
But
the
it's
drum-
pretty close. It's pretty fucking close.
Oh, yeah.
But
You use keyboards in that cover, or did you pull the keyboard?
no,
No, yeah.
no.
Sorry, that's what makes it better. See, take the keyboard.
It's all just like 2 guitars, bass, drums, and vocals. Like we do it
Yeah.
so fucking well.
Well, and that's where the challenge is for 2 people. Some covers are
Yes.
harder for us to do because there's 2 of us. Yeah, we have the loop pedals. We have the bass sound.
Yeah, Meg.
But it's different when you're just 2. It's limited sometimes.
Sure.
So,
Especially for covers.
yeah.
Oh, yeah. Tricky with 2 people.
Yeah.
Well, we rewrite a lot of the covers to fit our style because
Sure.
of that.
Yeah.
I mean, if
Yeah.
we're really passionate about a cover, we're gonna do it. But
Right.
there's some bands that we just can't recreate without pulling in other musicians.
Yeah. That would be
Right.
tricky.
It is
But
like
just strip
having
down
a
to 2
keyboardist.
people
You
and
know,
then-
like some need that, some need the keyboard
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
or a synthesizer. You know, like
Yeah.
a lot of Aussie stuff from the 80s is like synthesized C. So it's like, well, would love to do it, but it wouldn't sound, like that.
Right. Yeah.
It's gonna be impossible to do the final countdown without a keyboard. Probably.
Right. I'll just get on the mic and
Yeah.
No. now loop that over and over. That's cool shit sometimes when you can do the vocal loops. I don't do that on stage. But when
Oh.
we record to make my voice bigger, especially in certain parts of the song, record, many of them and layer them. And I love that. I
Oh,
love
yeah,
that sound. Oh.
Now, why don't you do that on stage?
I just don't have the equipment, like we've talked about doing it. I don't have the equipment to do it. It's something that, we definitely want to do and move towards. So eventually.
Yeah. So that would
Plus,
be cool.
I'm singing, I'm drumming, and I'm like, do I want to be clicking all this shit?
Right.
Yeah.
No, you don't
I'm
have
already
time
kind
to
of
think anything.
nervous up there. I'm like hiding behind the drums and like also sort of the front person in the back because my voice is the front, and then I'm like, do I want to be like clicking and doing things? I don't know, but I'm more comfortable and confident now that I think, it's time to add that extra layer.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. We're talking about getting some of those pads. The
Yes.
electronic. Pads.
Whoa! Oh my god, I want an 808, a TR 808
would be
so
fun.
freaking bad. I can't
Yeah.
stand it.
You do
That
some
way we
cool
can
stuff
trigger
with it.
segues in between songs to lead us in, so there's not so much dead space
Yeah.
when we stop
That's what we
playing.
do.
Yeah, that's wonderful.
And no
Yeah,
complaint.
so Max,
Yeah.
my husband, the guitar player, he has, like a looper and he can, do a quick loop so that there's not any dead space while he's switching guitars, or I'm like drinking water,
Right.
like we have sound the entire set, and that
Yeah, that
really
makes a
to it
difference.
keeps your audience engaged. You don't lose anybody that way. Yeah.
Super important.
So yeah, that's what we're talking about, doing that and adding some more samples in between and just another layer of
Yes.
sound.
Yeah, samples are always good.
Yeah.
Little
All
patches
good,
here and there.
Yeah.
Well, not to dominate the music, but just add a layer of.
Yeah, it's like a splash symbol,
Yeah.
That's
Just
what it takes. It's just
more flavor to
emphasizing
the
little
sound.
things.
More
Yes,
flavor. Yeah.
emphasizing.
I like it.
spicing. Yeah.
All right,
Um,
guys, we have 15 minutes left of the show. Do you guys have any stories from the shows you've played?
Oh, we
Share
love
with us
stories.
about some of your concerts.
Yeah, we're really not because we're a little older, so we don't party like we used to.
That's all right. I
Are you
respect
guys saying you can't drop it like it's hard, but you can squat like it's warm?
Yeah, that's it.
Yes. Yes.
I got
that. I did not say that.
Me too. Me too. Me too. I'm too old to drop it like it's hot. I still squat like it's warm.
We don't have any cool stories. Like I'm trying to think of anything like that ever happened that was weird. Or do you?
I've got one embarrassing one. It's not that big.
Ooh, we like embarrassing
Oh.
too.
Yes.
Knitting factory show is kind of our big deal for us because it was a big stage.
It's like a Tony V show here.
Oh yeah.
Uh-huh.
And who do we open for?
I can't remember.
Piper's
Oh, Piper's Rush. Yeah, they're a Rush tribute
Rush
band.
tribute.
Oh yeah.
Cool.
So they played our intro, and we walk out on stage, and all my guitars are still in the cases and not tuned.
That's right.
And so after the intro plays, everything goes dark for like a solid 3 minutes, which felt like an hour.
Yeah, it's like an
It's just
hour.
Nothing.
He's pulling his guitars out of the cases because they weren't in the.
And I'm in the dark
cases.
tuning.
He's in the dark tuning,
Yeah.
and the room is just dead, and we're like, this is our opening song, it's great.
So the only good thing is that it felt like it was just anticipation. For the
Right.
show.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Just being
not-
Oh my god.
Yeah, a little embarrassing if it's you, but I don't think that's too bad.
It's
No.
not that bad.
Well, we've
Thank
come up with a solution. Next time something like that happens, Miles and James will just start making some noise just to kind of fill the
Yeah,
space.
just make noise. Fill the space.
Yeah.
Good idea.
Just,
Good
just,
idea.
just start the intro song, and just keep looping that shit over and over.
Right.
The next time we played the knit, though, we stood in the back area. They played the intro. We had our guitars on us. And we were tuning during the intro. Then they introduced us. We walked out and we're ready to play.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, fuck yeah. There you go.
Oh, the phone.
yeah.
Yeah.
That was cool.
Okay.
So how do you guys get a show at the Knitting Factory?
Pardon me?
How do you get a show at the Knitting Factory? I really want to play the Knitting Factory.
Oh,
I have no idea.
It's always pretty much been about who you know.
Yeah.
And that sounds pompous, but it's not meant to be. The
No,
Piper's
we get
Rush
it.
because James' wife Christine knew the Piper's Rush guys, or she was hanging out with them. They'd mentioned they booked a show and they needed an opener. And she's like, "Well, Ace the Sun opening?" And he's like, "Sure." So that's how we got on that, and we're all stoked. The next one was cooler though because we opened for Hell's Bells. You guys know Hell's Bells?
Yes, we know Hell's Bells.
Yeah,
Shout out to those ladies.
Yeah, they're awesome, right? So we played with them down in Spanaway at what's the name of that place?
Rumors.
Oh,
Rumors
fun.
down in Spanaway.
Oh my god, I'm sorry. Well, I mean, rumor outside or inside?
Outside.
Yeah.
Outside.
Nice.
That's a
outside.
Big
baby.
stage. That's a nice stage.
Yeah.
Who ran sound? Do you remember?
I have no idea.
no,
I don't know.
no clue.
Hopefully it was chicken.
Right?
Yeah.
It wasn't.
Kevin,
I don't think
yeah.
Chicken did that when it was Rumors Crash.
Wait, it was Kevin Enlow, right? Who
Yeah.
Yeah, he was the one
Okay.
he was the promoter, I believe.
Yeah, he was a promoter, yeah.
yeah, Kevin's awesome. We are working with Kevin on another project,
Oh,
Should.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
Everything's awesome.
which we should kind of maybe talk about a little
let's
bit.
plug that. I'll get the banner up and plug it. Let's do that.
Yes,
So
but-
we have the 2024 Washington State Independent Music Awards for
Yes.
Washington, and that's January 14th, 2024 at the Spanish Ballroom in Tacoma, Washington.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So
Yeah,
nominations.
don't forget. Yes. Go ahead.
Nominations were opened on, oh gosh, it was the 1st of
May, wasn't it? Yeah. May
they
1st.
closed July 1st. So soon the nominations close.
Yeah.
Now, can you also vote? Can you continue to vote after nominations are closed?
Voting will open, I believe, September 1st to November 1st.
Okay, then. So there you kids have it.
Yeah.
Put your nominations in.
Yeah, right on.
And you guys, there are thousands. I'm talking thousands of nominations too.
Oh,
Oh,
you bet.
yeah, there's like 4,000 nominations,
Yeah.
guys. It's insane.
Wow. That's like an ocean. That's
That's
wow.
crazy.
It's crazy.
There's a lot of musicians in the Washington state.
There are.
Huge. So we're hosting. We're not putting on the event. We are helping
No.
to host the event. We're promoting the event. We're helping out Kevin however we can for Lou Jack Productions.
Yes.
And he is just a really great person to work with. We really enjoy working
Yes.
with him. And
sure.
this is the first of its kind. So this is the very first Independent Music Awards for Washington State.
That's right.
And it's one of the first independent music awards, really, for all genres nationwide. We tried to find another one so that we could network with them and figure out how to do this.
There was a country music one, but they were like of zero help. Like,
Oh, they've been helpful. They've been super helpful, actually. So, Kevin
I
has
thought
been.
Kevin told me that the information they had wasn't very helpful.
Oh, I think it didn't. What might have seemed not helpful is that it didn't coincide with what we were doing, but they did help Kevin with how to set up things online, such as the voting and the nominations.
Oh, hey, that is like. Anyway.
They had some helpful information, and they're based out of Spokane. But nationwide, we couldn't find anyone that was overall every genre of independent music awards. So we're the first of its kind in that sense, because we couldn't find anyone to pick their brains. So we were like, well, shit, we got to figure this out.
Blaze your own trail.
And it's high time that us little guys get some fucking recognition.
Oh, absolutely.
We want to
Amen.
celebrate all of you. You know, like,
yes,
we have an amazing music scene in Washington. Let's get together. Let's celebrate. Let's, you know, like, I guess, like,
let's dress to the nines and go party and like be all swanky and gowns and tuxedos and shit.
Oh, it's gonna be so fun. It'll be a blast. It'll be an absolute blast.
Yeah, I can see all the musicians, you know, in our area, probably your area too, just, you know, going through those racks at Value Village and Goodwill, looking for those tuxedos that they don't own any, you know, so they got to find them somewhere. They don't have enough money for a real one, right? So we're all.
Where the fuck do you think I'm getting my gown?
Right?
Yeah, we're gonna fight each
Just
other.
You and St. Vincent de Paul.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, because I want to see Deadbeat Blackout in formals.
Yeah.
Yes.
And yeah.
I will fucking pay them.
They will be,
Yeah.
Hecate will make sure.
Hecate will do it. She's fucking awesome. She'll fucking do it. But Mike might not.
Yeah.
He'll
You
still have
know,
the
they're nominated, so
Right.
they're nominated. I think that you should bring it all out, guys.
Oh well, I nominated them, so
Get snazzy. Yeah. So get snazzy for a night. Come on. Get snazzy with it.
Props to you guys for getting to host that. That's really cool.
Yeah. So he approached us, so we get to host. We don't have to put it on, you know, like we get to show up and just, you know, have fun and look
be pretty.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean,
Say some shit.
we have a lot to talk about that night, but we can do that. Like, we're good at that.
Oh, we're talkers. We're yucky.
Yeah.
Well, what's nice is you have context, though. You have the band context. You interview bands. You know your mission statement is a great mission. It all ties in with what this is.
Yeah.
Yes. And that's why we said yes to this project right away when he approached us about it, because he really wanted to work with us because we're fun to work with. So
we're easy to fucking work with.
And that too is like, you're easy to work with, you're fun to work with. I know that you'll help this happen. So here we are.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, you guys are doing a wonderful thing. We sure appreciate it.
Yeah.
Oh, well, you know, it's bands like you guys though that really make it all happen.
Oh, thank you. Yeah.
Well,
it's a community.
Yes, absolutely.
It is a community. Like, you know, support is so important, like from all angles, from the band to band and member to member and promoter to band and venue to promoter. All that stuff's really, really important, you know? And so you guys are kind of fostering that, right, with what you're doing. And so we think that we're really behind that. That's super cool.
Amen. Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
And, you know, I think it takes a couple of musicians to kind of know, you know, how to do this, I guess, because we know what we want to talk about.
Right.
Yeah, we know what we want to talk about. We know what others would want out of this show if we're watching it. Like,
well, I mean, a lot of the stuff we just play by our asses, but
that too. I want it to feel natural, like we just all got together at a venue and we're all hanging out talking about.
It's called a hangout.
Right.
Hang out. Yes.
No format, just chatting.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, we try to have
you
a
know-
format. It's just
Yeah, it's a nice one though. It's casual
just-
and
Free flow. It's flow.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
because sometimes we have musicians, and bless your hearts, like there's musicians out there that are a little more shy and reluctant to speak. So we have, things that we talk about or ask so that we can prompt the conversations to keep going without any, dead,
space.
and then
Dead
there's
space.
musicians too. We just are like, welcome to Musicians Hangout. Okay, bye everybody, because they
They got stories, they're playing music, like, we get to kind of sit back and be like, yeah, you run the show.
This is easy. I like this. This is fun.
Yeah,
yeah,
it
it's
is
a lot of fun.
cool. It's a different flavor every week, and
I
gosh,
fucking love it. And
having so much fun with you. Yeah.
every time when you guys play a show and you talk to the other bands, is that not like the best part of the fucking night?
Oh yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
I mean, outside of playing for our fans, that's like the top moment. But getting to know the other bands, like I feel like that's like the most important part, kind of.
Sure.
It's great to network
It
like
is.
that.
Yeah, because
Well,
Goddamn, they're-
Speaking of
reward-
hanging out,
Yeah.
we have 3 minutes left of airtime, guys.
Oh
We want,
shit!
yeah, it went by fast because we're having fun.
That's right. I just
We want you guys to plug yourselves so our followers can follow you.
Well, we are at chasethesun.band is our website. And you can find most of our music, most of our videos. We also have a Bandcamp page.
Bandcamp page, the album's up there.
Yeah, the whole album's up there for sale. We have shirts for
Ooh.
sale, CDs for sale. We're on Facebook.
Chase the Sun -US, I think, is our
Yeah.
Facebook.
It is Chase the Sun -US.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah. There's a-
Yep, that's what you
It
are.
was an Australian one, right?
Found you.
We had to separate it. So.
I was wondering. I was like, why does it say US? Is there?
I'm still kind of wondering about that, but that's how we set it up.
Yeah.
We had to.
It's
We didn't want
us.
everybody. It's us. We're more important than anybody.
Yes.
It's
I
US. So.
love
Not them, it's us.
Chase the Sun us, yeah.
Perfect. Yes. So go ahead and follow them everywhere, guys. Go check out their music video. We can't wait to hear more of your music videos. Guys, keep us in the loop so we can share them during our montages.
I want to hear this new album.
Well,
Yeah,
we're
that
gonna-
When is that coming out?
we don't know yet.
We don't even know when we're going in.
Well,
But
tell
we're-
us.
Determined-
Yeah, we're gonna do it for real. We just gotta.
Hey, cool.
You give me all these promises. Yeah, we got all these songs for a whole nother album and a
I
half.
know.
Yeah.
We're just a big tease. I'm sorry. We're gonna.
We have it on record. We have
What's
it
that?
on record that this episode, Musicians Hangout, season 12, episode 9,
Chase the Sun us.
Wednesday, June 28th at 7:59 p.m. You guys promised us.
Oh, we promise. Yeah.
That's right.
No crossing fingers, no takes backsies.
It's on
No
record.
backsies.
It's on record, man. It's like.
Pinky swear. Yeah.
we do know we'll go
Oh my
to
goodness.
Amplified Wax with Jimmy Hill here in Spokane.
He's the big studio
Okay.
in Spokane.
Yeah.
He's the best.
Ooh.
He's actually worked.
He's your Robert Lang.
Oh well, hopefully.
What's that?
And he's worked. He's had done Miles Kennedy in his studio too.
See, he's your Robert Lang.
Oh yeah. That's
Nice.
right.
Yeah.
That's
It's
fabulous.
Rutland.
It is Robert Muttley.
Yeah.
Robert Muttley. Yeah.
That's right. Yeah. He's our Rick Rubin. He's our Bob Ezrin.
Bob Rock.
Quincy
Bob
Jones.
Rock. Yeah, Quincy Jones.
Yes.
Yes.
But he's really good.
Dropping the big
Yeah.
names there.
Fabulous. Well, thanks so much, guys. It has been a blast hanging out with you all on our season finale of season 12.
Oh,
yeah.
Thanks so much for joining us.
Thanks for having
Thanks
us.
so
We
much for having
really
us.
had a good time.
Absolutely.
Way fun.
And we'll have to have you back. We're going to start season 13 in September. We're taking the summer off. So shout out everybody. Musicians Hangout is still here, but we're not going to air until September 6th. So we'll see you then. But until
Yes.
then, You can check us out at our shows, and you can check us out online.
Yes, and you know what, you guys can always go back if you really need to watch musicians hang out. We have a whole barrage of older ones. You guys want to see something hilarious? Watch the first episodes. That's just hands down the funniest shit. We had no clue what we were
my
doing.
gosh, we've come
None.
so far. We
I'm
have
gonna go
come
watch that one now.
Yeah.
yes.
Watch the progression.
We can see
Enjoy our
crash
our
looking at the
2G.
monitor and stuff. Yeah. Doing techie stuff. Yeah.
yes. Oh my gosh, I love that you guys have followed us for so long because you
I
guys
love that, yes.
Yes. Thanks you
Die
guys.
Hard.
We love
That's
it.
4 fucking years, you guys. That's 4 years.
That's a long time. I was saying, I'm like, it's about time we have them on the show. They've been following us for fucking
Fucking
ever.
cheers to you guys.
Watch us, they comment, they share our shit. Like
They send us video.
yeah.
No,
Yeah.
I guess the only logical next step then is for all of us to share a stage, right?
Absolutely.
That's the next step.
Yeah.
That is the next step. Like
Has
it
to
has to happen. We gotta make it happen, guys.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
I
we
think
would
so.
love that. You guys would be so fun to play a show with. I just know it. Like, let's
Oh, we
do
love
it.
it.
Yeah.
I can get Tony V's.
Oh,
All right,
okay.
great. Yeah, we've not played there, so we'd like to. Yeah, that'd be great.
I haven't gotten to play there
Tony
either. I
V's.
was supposed to play there in 2020, and then 2020 happened.
Oh yeah.
And I've been asked a few times to play, and it hasn't worked out. So I would love to.
God, I played it like 3 or 4 times this year already.
You're my in. You're my in, girl.
Well,
And before we sign off, I do want to plug that the Maxwells got asked last minute to play a festival. So, fans, the Maxwells are coming out on, let's see, July 2nd. So this Sunday, July 2nd, we're going to be opening a festival for Clonapalooza, the Tad Hatter, in Tenino, Washington.
yeah, you did it. Yay.
Tenino,
Tenino.
Washington.
She had such a problem. I don't even know what the hell. She was like, what is this?
I'm
Teheno?
like, Tenino? I'm like, where the fuck am I playing? Like, I was like, where the fuck am I playing? I said yes.
I'm
What?
like, the letter T, the number 9, and the letter O. T90.
did.
Are you still next door to that town in Ohio you were talking about? Because that sounds like
Zanesville.
right down the street.
Yeah.
Right. So yeah, we're gonna be south of Olympia this Sunday, guys. We open up the festival for the 4th of July weekend, and it's gonna be amazing. Tickets are on Eventbrite. How do you say it?
Eventbrite.
Eventbrite. Thank you. So Eventbrite tickets. We play at 4:45 p.m. and we're gonna melt your fucking faces. And those of you that know, you know we will. So we're bringing it. And yeah, you can check us out there.
Is the husband going to wear a kilt on stage? No shoes?
I don't know.
I hope so.
I've had he's bringing out the kilt. He usually does, but you know, with the hot weather, and he has lost a lot of weight, so his kilt's kind of like
He really has lost a lot of weight. Like
I
I've,
feel like
I've seen it in his face, and it's been weird.
yeah, he's gotten skinny, guys, and I've always thought he was really sexy, but he's like really really hot sexy now with his, you know, he's not able to wear his kilt as much, but he'll have some stripes on, I'm sure, for the Maxwell.
You say he's sexy, and I'm just like, wow, that's really weird. But because that's just because I see Max as a brother. It's me as a brother, so I'm just like, ugh.
Man, I'm better than that. We've been together 21 years, and we've been playing in bands for like 15 of those years or more. So-
yeah.
oh shit, it's been longer than that. It's been like 17 years that we've played in a band. So
Wow.
yeah, and then we started the Maxwell's power duo like 12 years ago. So we were in full bands, and then we decided to do this. But yeah, still loving him, loving playing music with him, and we will be, you know, playing that festival this weekend in Tenino. Guys, come check us out. Come see all of our friends.
You said it. Yeah.
All right.
If I didn't have band practice, I would be there. But you know,
I know, it's okay. It's last minute, so we're just gonna go play and have fun.
Beautiful.
Yes.
do it.
Yeah, yeah.
Thank you guys so much for being on tonight. We definitely got to have you back.
Thank you. Yeah, absolutely.
Definitely would love it if you guys would play music next time.
Yep. Yeah. We'd love for that.
You know what we could do, man? We can like do it in the rehearsal space next time.
That'd be great. Yeah,
We can like play for you guys maybe and stuff.
I would absolutely love that.
Yeah, that would be fun.
That's a date. We'll do that.
Okay, cool. Yeah, we'll have you guys on. You guys all have a good night. Thanks everybody for tuning in. I will take us out. Let's go. Bye, everybody. We love you. Thanks so much.
Bye.
For we'll see you next season. Stay